Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
All right, so if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State, and we've been here for 27 years.
Yeah.
We've been doing the YouTube thing for 6 years now, and we do tutorials and classes, and we do just a Wednesday morning coffee with friends, and then we do box openings where we open the brand new, newest things that have just come in the store. Mm-hmm. We open them every Sunday afternoon at 12:30 and Wednesday night at 5. However, last Wednesday night we did not have a box opening because it was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is for family and sweet treats.
Sweet treats. Too much sugar. It's a good thing on Christmas Eve.
It's a good thing. It's that crash afterwards.
Yeah, that's important. Otherwise, Santa will not come. If you are not in bed,
he won't come.
Nope.
That's right.
That's why you can never catch him, because you've had too many sweet treats.
That's Christmas Eve. Sweet treats. I've had so much fun watching all of the fun YouTube videos of the Grinch hulking around and the kids screaming out the window. No!
I'd unfortunately not have it in my house. How were we like, oh my God! Where's Max? Yeah, that's
Yes. Anyway, and we will not be doing box opening on Wednesday night, the 31st, because, I don't know, maybe you're going to be out waiting for the ball to drop or, at some sort of year-end party. Yeah. I will be on my couch, hopefully watching some sort of a movie.
Yes.
Who knows?
We will have Faber Chat, though. If
we
you
will
want
have
to
Faber
chat about, because we're, of course, pre-recording.
It's morning.
Yeah, it's morning. You'll see we'll have maybe some fun kid stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about our favorite sweet treat of
treats.
Christmas. Yes.
So we'll have coffee with you guys Wednesday morning, the 31st. You won't see us Wednesday night. And of course, even right now, this is being pre-recorded. You guys are seeing us Sunday, but we're not here.
Yeah, it's before.
This is still my beautiful. Did you guys see it? This is what I opened. I know, from my friend Joan.
So pretty.
And we were texting back and forth, and she says, that's not just for church and special things. You should wear it. It's like, oh, but I worry.
It's pretty. Lizzie keeps wanting to touch it.
I know. It's like, don't touch me.
And let her toys touch it.
I know, but it's just too lovely.
It is beautiful
for me. So I'm not sure that I'll wear it down here very much because, we have boxes.
And there's snaggy things. Like our tables snag, and we'll all have like little where our belly button and waistbands.
I won't be able to work. I'll just have to stand back and go,
Yeah.
I should wear it.
You should. Wait,
I have on the cashmere.
Yeah.
No cutting.
I'm here just for entertainment.
That happens all the time. When people come in and, when people are in the shop and Paul will sometimes come in. He comes in through the back door and he might come around to try to get my attention for something. And I'm always talking.
Yeah.
And he is always chastising me about that because, aren't you supposed to be working? That is my job. My job is to visit with people, help them do their quilty math, talk with them about if that's the right blue or not, or, just see what they're doing. Yeah. That absolutely is my job.
Right.
Which is why I've used all my words by the time I get home.
Totally.
Anyway. All right. So we are opening some boxes for you. And we have, I think, quite a few, actually.
They do.
Over there. So we'll see. I never know if it ever, I never have any.
Oh, it's spring. Look how happy it is.
Oh, is it in the beginning?
Looks like,
in the beginning.
There's
a dark one too.
Oh, look at the dark one. And I love the whole watercolory thing.
I love the floral thing. And the dark thing, the watery color.
Yeah. Beautiful. Jason, you enter in here. Oh, look at these. Look at the
I hope we have another box.
I do. Well, I don't know if I have another bolt
of that,
but I do have another box.
Okay.
I do have another bolt of the light one. All right.
I would take either.
Right? It's beautiful.
Okay, we're going to take the plastic off so you don't have to listen to that, and then we'll see what the other, what else came with this, and we'll be right back. All right, in the beginning.
It's nothing prettier.
Oh.
It is called Blooming Day and Night.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Mm-hmm. He always does such vibrant colors. Such beautiful stuff. And in January, we're actually, some of you local people know this, but we're going to kind of rearrange the shop just a little bit. And we are going to make sure that all of the in the beginning stuff is together. Because like we have a Tula section, we have a Christmas section, we have a batik section, a cave section. And so we're going to put all of his stuff together because all of it goes together.
It's all the same pure color.
Yeah. And we talk about this a lot, but designers really do like to do that. They tend to play in that same color palette so that if you are true to them and you have leftovers, you can put those in your quilts, which I think is a really
They want to
smart.
be recognized.
Yeah. They want you to like them and always look for them. And that makes sense to me. So, and you know, Jason, he is not any different from that. So, gosh, we have to show first. Can we show the quilt first?
Yeah. So here's the pattern. Now it's essentially 2, I guess. Well, I guess it's 1.
Well, I think it's
Here you
either in dark
Dark or light.
background or light background.
This is the cover. So a little snippet of both. But here it is. So with the light background and the light background border print. Or look at the dark one.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Whichever one you like.
It is fusible applique, which is not scary. It's super easy. It's all ready to trace, and it's really big pieces.
It's big. It's full size, so you don't have to enlarge anything. I mean, the blocks, the flower blocks. Oh my gosh.
Those are cute. Yeah, really
They're
big.
fantastic.
They are
can you
12-inch
see?
finished
You can
blocks.
see.
Your quilt will be a 71 by like 88.
And if you don't want to, so see, they kind of do a diagonal set.
Yes.
Is what they're doing, which I think is a really good thing. And then they even have that fun little, see the little pieced inside border there. These are 12.5-inch blocks. You can do whatever setting you want. It's really all about the flowers.
So putting it on point makes your quilt larger faster. So if you put them straight across, it'd probably be smaller. Or make more blocks, because you've already got the pattern. Just get some extra yardage. So, super pretty.
Because, just quick little math, right? So a 12-inch block, 12-inch finished block, if you put it on point, it increases by 40%. So that 12-inch block becomes 17.5 inches wide. And so that's why sometimes when you take 9 quilt blocks and you decide to do an on-point setting, you can end up with a much bigger quilt by doing it that way. So anyway, super smart. But, and then the only pre-cuts, must have been all we could have got, was strips.
They're pretty though.
Really, really pretty. You can kind of see the
And he
colors
does those
that are
little
in it.
half jelly rolls.
Yeah.
So there's 20 2.5-inch chips in there.
Yeah. And so they're priced that way, right?
Yeah.
So they're half the price of a normal jelly roll. If you get 2, you're paying, it's, you know, same difference. So, all right. Did you pan across and show them, or was I yakking?
Yeah, we're almost there. Almost.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Where are you starting now? You're starting at the end. I'm knocking something over down here. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, that's on the colors. It's beautiful. I love that watercolor effect. I think that's so beautiful. And then that is a perfect sky. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I feel like we need about 4 more bolts of that. We don't have that, but that is a perfect sky. Lavender. Oh, just really fun. A little bit more mixed there. Oh, that's a nice yellow.
Oh, so pretty.
It just, you know, oh.
Just really great color, and
Yeah.
a lot of these will read more tonal solids. Throw them in anything. It doesn't matter.
Just teeny tiny little flowers. Oh, and this is one of those, I think it's true of most of things. I mean, we do have our, you know, secret weapon, Anna, who tries to color correct,
feel
you
like
know,
they're
things.
coming through great.
But this is all going to be so much prettier in real life. You know, I know that it's hard to shop online. Those of you that don't have a local quilt shop where you can go in and see things, but oh my gosh, it's just so soft. He has such a nice, crisp finish. That is beautiful. And it's funny that the black background makes everything seem so much brighter. Yeah, look at the
These are
difference.
the exact same prints.
Colors. Exact same oranges, exact same periwinkles and blues, but it's funny that that absence of light with that black background just makes it so much brighter. Oh, really nice purple. Really pretty. And this is kind of a kind of a pink.
Kind of a pinky, yeah.
Pinky. It's pink
Pinky
in
red.
here for sure. Red, pale pink in there. Oh, I love this print. Gosh, could it be a poppy? I don't know. Watercolor flower. Oh, I love that color. It's a fuchsia. Oh, a deep, deep red.
That's
a little bit of
beautiful.
purple. That is really, really pretty. Here's another green. Totally different. I love that he has so many different prints. And again, if you have some of his other stuff that you want to add. Oh, I love the dandelion. And then, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, it's upside down. But, oh, do you have to see it right
It's
side up?
so pretty.
Am I?
It's still upside down.
It's upside down!
Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. Upside down doesn't matter.
Ah.
Gorgeous.
I love that. And then, either one. I'll let you guys pick first. I'll buy whatever you guys don't buy. Is it upside down?
Still upside down.
Oh, dang it.
There you go.
It's right side up on my way.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So beautiful. And I think, I really love a wildflower garden. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So much more than that perfect cultivated, I love it that things just grow. Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're going to clean this up and open some more boxes. All right.
Alrighty.
I've been touching too many things.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, pretty.
Pretty. Kind of foamy. Oh, it is sea. There's some fishes.
Oh, it's not fishes.
So it's just like sea foam.
Oh,
It's called Under the Sea by Benertex.
Under the Sea. Makes me want to burst into
Makes
song,
a
but you don't
mermaid.
want that.
Sebastian. Super good.
We've got
Okay.
2 boxes and maybe a pre-cut box.
We'll get some plastic off and glue. Okay, while we were putting, I was fussing with the blooming day and night, I found another pattern. So this one uses a little mini jelly roll and 2.5 yards of your border print of choice. So, super cool. All about color. But yeah, jelly roll. And a chunk of fabric.
Cute.
Beautiful. Or if you don't want to use the border print, you can use that large floral print.
Yeah.
So, just kind of a cool one.
Yeah.
Okay, back to
Under the Sea.
It's really pretty. No panel. I was a little surprised that there wasn't a panel, but there is a super cool large print. You guys are going to fight over it as soon as you see it.
And there's only one bolt of the large print. Oh.
Groovy.
I wonder why there's no panel.
I don't know.
I feel a little ripped off.
Benertex may not know that, Henry
all
Glass
about
gives us
panels.
something cool plus a panel.
Plus panel. Sometimes 2. We might have some other, under the sea panels back. I mean, not under the sea, but I mean, this has a Northcott feel to it. I don't know if Benertex
kinda
likes that
does.
we say that, but that's a compliment.
I feel like
It's
this
a good
is...
thing. Very Northcotty.
Yeah, that's really cool, kind of...
Yeah, and I feel like that
Sea foam
turtle,
print.
the large print, when you see it, you're going to think, oh,
Yeah.
Northcott. Yeah.
But we did get pre-cut.
Oh, yeah.
So there are 10-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips. So a little bit of everything. Yeah. So, it's 42 pieces, and we have the entire collection. So you're going to have twosies and maybe some threes. But like your bubbles, your stripe, your tonal pieces is what they usually duplicate for you. And then, the strips. You can kind of see the doubles.
Yeah.
But
It's gorgeous.
again, a jelly roll Bargello you can absolutely do with doubled up.
Yeah.
Even a beginner Bargello. Yes, we say it's 4-inch strips, but doesn't mean you can't use 2.5-inch strips. Your quilt is just going to come up a whole lot smaller, and you just need 2
Right.
of every strip. So,
And the other funny thing, we mentioned this last time we did, it must have been last Sunday, box opening. We opened some, there was some lighthouse panels.
oh yeah,
And there was some very beautiful southwestern plateau-y kinds of things. And we were saying that we don't often order that kind of fabric because of where we're at. There's no lighthouses in Central Washington.
Yeah.
It did really well. And you
Yeah.
guys, so it's kind
It
of
was
fun.
cool.
People that it's like, but there's lighthouses where we live. But there's plateaus and
Yeah.
cowboys where we live. So it did really well. And that was what we said.
thing with
But
this one.
under the sea, we are nowhere near the ocean.
No.
But
We have a little bit of it. And this one, it's very cool. And a lot of also pieces that are just good pieces.
Yeah.
That if you're not making an ocean quilt, it has really good color. Whether you want teal,
That's
teal
right.
with a little bit more green. There's a super cool stripe in 2 colors. So I feel like when we look at ocean stuff, we're looking at like 5 or 6 people that are really about fish in the ocean. The rest of them are just good blender pieces that we could throw somewhere else.
that's right.
But it's very pretty.
It is gorgeous. And turtles. The turtles are so popular.
Yeah, turtles and dragonflies.
And dragonflies. Mm-hmm. Butterflies. All right, you doing your little pan across? Dun-dun-dun.
Beautiful.
Really, really beautiful. All right, so this was that one. These were the first ones that we opened. There are 3 of these in this color. And it is like bubbles, don't you think?
Yeah, it looks like when the ocean, like,
Sea foam when
Yeah.
it's churning.
or it crashes up against
And
the rocks.
you can see the 3 colors. So there's this. Does it say what it is, or does it just give a?
That one is ocean blue, ocean turquoise,
Ocean turquoise. Oh, so then this one must be ocean green.
jade.
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 Well, yeah, because you can't say green, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the
Crashing ocean.
crashing ocean colors. And then we have the fish. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah. On a white background. And then this is the same one, but it has a little bit of the orange, and it's on the dark blue background. And then we have the bubbles. The bubbles are nice. The bubbles you could put in anything. And we have it on the dark blue background or on the jade background. It just almost has a little more light to it, which is kind of fun. And then this, there's some other collection back there that has some bright coral, but I feel like it's a Northcott one, and I think it would go really well with that. I love this orange color in there. So there's orange and a little bit of turquoise with some coral. And then this is, I guess is it bubbles or rocks? What do they say that it is?
Anemones. Bubbly trail coral.
Bubbly trail coral. And then here's that first stripe. Oh, the stripe is good. That's a good stripe. And then here is the turtles.
And this is essentially the small scale.
And it is the only bolt. We don't have a second bolt of this. And I love just the little bits of the bright fish in there. It's pretty fun. And there's those. And then here's the second stripe. That is a good stripe.
Yeah, I like that one too.
And then this is that large print. Oh my goodness gracious. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. Put my hand here just so you can kind of see. I mean, that must be what, about a 4-inch
4-inch, yeah.
by 2-inch. That's pretty good sized. Oh, beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. Really well done. And you can see why, the use of that orange.
And even the octopus, he's groovy.
He's fantastic.
I like him.
Yeah. Yeah, just beautiful. And then here's the other coral. Pretty. It's got, some of those orange
use
pieces.
this big scale print as your panel.
Yeah.
Get a yard of it.
Oh, yeah.
Show it off.
24 inches of that. Well, let's see. It is directional. Do you see that? So
Oh, yeah,
it's
it is.
directional, so 42 this way. So you're really going to want a yard.
Yeah, get a yard of it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Under the
Gorgeous.
sea.
Under the sea.
That pattern we found from in the beginning one I just showed you in the beginning would be really cool with this one too.
Oh,
Get
sure it
the
would.
large scale piece and you already have the jelly roll.
Yeah.
And it's similar colors. I mean, you have to make your own little kind of a chart, but it would work the same way.
Oh, and look at that. So even inside here, can you tell? That is part of your strips.
Yeah.
Huh. Clever.
Cool. All right, we'll get this cleaned up, and we've got another little box down there for you.
All right. Another couple of litter boxes.
And I should mention, because I have noticed in the camera that Mom looks mighty short today. She is wearing flat shoes, And I have my like 2-inch slippers. So she
glitter slippers.
we did not coordinate well, so it's off a little bit.
One of my best memories of this year was when somebody said, were we at QuiltCon?
QuiltCon, I think, yeah.
So he said, oh my gosh, Brianna, I thought you were tall. You're not.
I was like, no. I'm not. No ring.
No ring is tall. No one. Pa is the tallest at his little 5'9".
Yeah.
So, and I don't know why they would think you're tall, because you're not towering over me.
I think sometimes it's perspective.
Yeah.
Or like today she's wearing flats and I'm wearing 2 inches. So, I mean, it happens. This is a loaned free spirit box.
Ooh, free spirit.
So
could be anything.
And it's just funny, just a little bit. Oh, speaking of free spirit, Tula Pink Minky.
Tula Minky. I was just thinking that when you were saying that.
This is not a big enough box for Tula Minky, but we have contacted Aaron, who is our Tula rep, and he said it has been released and shipped to shops. So, however it takes to get from the East Coast to us, our coast, is how long it's going to take. But it's here, it's off the ship, it has been shipped here, but due to, of course, probably Christmas shipping, everything's delayed.
General, yeah.
So if you are waiting for it, it is coming. It is here. You, of course, you guys will get first cuts. I think you guys pretty much bought it all. So
Yeah.
It is coming, but you won't see it probably for another week, probably.
Yeah.
But my guess is it's just shipping is slow.
Yeah.
And free spirit
The
from New York.
story of our lives in December is, yeah. That's the other thing too, just a little side note here. Every once in a while I whine about being a small business owner. So
Here's the one.
here's the whine. The wrong one. It's funny because we talked about this last year that shipping costs go up.
Yeah. It's seasonal. It's kind of like gas.
It's seasonal, because what happens is there's overtime and somebody's got to pay that, right?
Yep.
So at the post office, they maybe try to hire a little bit of seasonal help. People work extra, and I'm not kidding. We deliver off our 100 boxes per day, and there are so many people in there and so many boxes. It makes sense that they have more expense. You'd think, well, yeah, but isn't it volume, and isn't that what pay? No. If you're working hourly, you're working hourly, and it doesn't necessarily compute that way. But from us, it's still the same thing. I was looking, and because we have our little system, when Brianna orders your label, almost every label was $11.25.
Yeah.
But we charge, what is it?
$10.75.
$10.75. So all of those added costs,
And then come like March, it levels out again. It goes back down. And then sometimes it goes up, but in like October, I feel like they did their hike later this year than I thought, but you never know. But by about October, it starts going up because they're anticipating already. Mm-hmm. It's weird.
It's just the way that it
But
works.
it's like how
now.
gas works. I mean, during summer, Memorial Day, all those traveling holidays, just
bump it up.
Plane tickets during
Supply and
Thanksgiving.
demand.
Yeah, I mean,
and
if
demand.
you want to go, you're getting paid to go.
And when everybody is shipping and ordering online, and I think that's part of it. That's why it's so important, I think, to keep those small mom and pop local
Shop in town.
businesses open. We see it all the time because of the Joann's Fabrics. Great big huge chain that closed. We feel bad. We are sorry that they closed. They sell so many things that we don't sell, but it's unfortunate. And now people are looking for those little department stores, the Sprouse Ritz, the little stores that used to carry all of those things that, that we don't carry, and they've all closed. So shop local, shop with those mom and
Once
pop
a month,
stores.
go
Once a
into
month.
your favorite downtown one and get something pretty for
Spend a
yourself.
little money. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So what's in
my
our free
lone
spirit?
free spirit box looks like, is that cave?
Oh, I think it is cave.
I think that is cave.
That's cave.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's cave. Wow.
That's a part.
Shelly.
Oh, look at this one.
Shelly was in eyeballing the new cave. Oh, that one.
That one's pretty, isn't it pretty? Oh, here's a pink one.
Oh, wow.
I didn't get a lot of pink today. That's the only one. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, wow. Cave
Is that kale?
Stuff.
That might
Yeah.
be kale.
That's pastel kale. No one eats that.
Okay, we're gonna get plastic off and then we'll zoom in for you.
Okay, so this will just take a second. We actually have a fairly large Cafe section
Yeah.
in the store, and we just kind of add a lot to it. Typically, we'll also get pre-cuts, but we have a good selection of pre-cuts. And what he usually does is he'll do his spring collection, his fall collection, his summer collection. So
Yeah, once
you know,
a year
they-
we get Cafe pre-cuts, and that's it.
Yeah,
He
And
doesn't do them per
No.
release.
And we have quite a few. There's 10-inch squares. There's jelly rolls, fat quarters. There's quite a few in there. And it looks like probably what we added is it looked like it's mostly pastels.
Yeah.
Is what we did. So,
Which is kind of cool.
yeah. Gosh, that one is gorgeous.
Kind of a teal,
Yeah.
a very green teal background with polka dots.
That's the polka dots.
Bubbles on periwinkle.
That's pretty fun. Now, in the camera, it looks bright, which I guess it is bright, but I think of it, maybe you wouldn't necessarily think of that as pastel, but when it comes to Cafe, that is
It's pastel. It makes me think of buttermints.
Oh, it does look like buttermints. Yes.
I love this one.
I love this one.
This could be monster eyes.
It could be monster eyes.
All you little collagers out there.
On purple.
Little sucky things on
Oh,
an
no.
octopus.
For those of you guys coming to the collage retreat, I got you. Because if you need monster eyes, I got some of that monster eye fabric. I've been cutting it out, and they glow in the dark.
That's pretty cool.
The retinas.
Here's our kale
This is good.
on an ivory background.
That's fantastic.
That's pretty cool. It's plumage for your feathers.
Pretty nice.
And
Oh,
then I
it
have
could be feathers. Oh.
I don't know what this is. What
Like
did
a
she call it?
daisy. I don't know. A
That's
plant.
cool. On kind of a purpley
A lily.
pink. It might look a little red in the camera. It's pink. It is fuchsia pink, orange,
Oh, it does look
and
red in the camera.
a purpley background.
No, it's fuchsia and pink.
And this is another pastel.
Pastel.
Beautiful lavender, blue background.
So
Gorgeous.
soft and demure.
Beautiful.
And I just have to, just for a moment, just because it's what we do, right? Right? We chat a bunch, and, you know, when you were talking about buttermints, I have to talk to you for just a second about the cranberry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's like this viral sensation of these cranberry candies. If you just type it in, it's going to come up,
It's
and
the
everybody is reading.
cranberries that are soaked for 24 hours in like Sprite or orange juice.
Two things, Sprite and
And
a
orange
juice. Orange juice, or I saw it done with an orange mango, and I saw it done with pineapple. You choose your juice, it doesn't matter. And then 7-Up. Soak it overnight, 12 hours minimum.
Yeah.
And then you drain it, don't rinse, drain it. Roll them in powdered sugar.
Coat them.
Coat them.
Once you think,
Like,
oh, it might not be enough. This
do
pineapple.
more. Think
It's like a-
beignet.
Coat it. You're looking for snowballs.
Coat it. Big old pile of
Powdered sugar.
powdered sugar. And then you pop it in the oven on 200 for like 5 minutes, because
Yeah.
you were not supposed to cook them. You were supposed to dry them.
You're drying them, kind of caking on that sugar.
Yeah. So I have to tell you that I was kind of watching, because I thought I needed to know how to make these, because Brittany made them.
Yeah.
I could not.
So good.
So good.
Like, I'm
Brittany
not a
Mounthin is-
huge cranberry fan. Like, I am not a cranberry jelly jam
I'm not
spread.
either.
No.
And I don't like sour candy.
No.
They were sour centers, sweet outside.
So good.
So good.
Like, I'm
tart. My mouth is drooling thinking of them.
so for your New Year's Day little sweet treat,
So good.
do the cranberries.
So good. But,
But
oh my gosh, all across my feed, because I thought I need to know how to make these. So every time I look, people go, oh, okay, I'm going to make the viral
Yeah.
cranberries. And then they'd go, oh, no. I saw more people say they didn't like them.
see, all my feed people like them.
Oh. I saw more people say they didn't. Maybe
I
that
also
was
had
it.
somebody who did it.
And I don't
both-
care. I love them.
They were super good. I had did watch someone who did them soaked for 2 days or whatever, and then unsoaked, and did the same thing. And also, you need to know, if you've watched it, the big old pop that you hear in the camera, it's not that kind of a pop. Like, you're not gonna hurt your teeth.
No.
It's just crunchy.
It just pops.
It's like what you
It's like
feel
eating
like
a bug.
What you think it'd be like eating a cranberry is probably the same. So it's not hard. It's not going to hurt your teeth. Not going to hurt a denture.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. But she said she did them both, soaked and unsoaked. She said the unsoaked ones were just a little more bitter because they tasted like a cranberry with sugar on them. Where she liked the soaked ones because it added a little bit more sweetness. So they weren't so sour. So I feel like the soaking is probably pretty crucial if you're not a cranberry fan. So yeah,
I already have the stuff,
Many
and
more.
mine are soaking, and I'm making some because
really good.
so good. So good.
Yeah, you have to do them. So if you've been seeing them and thinking, oh, I don't like cranberries, you don't have to like them to like it.
I don't like cranberries.
I don't either.
I don't mind cranberry juice sometimes, but I have to like
Be sick. Have tummy ache. Need it for medicinal reasons.
UTI.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, I'll drink it. What can you add to this? I don't really like it.
So yeah,
But
it was
but I
very
think a lot of it, so I feel bad, some of our East Coast friends that are like raised on those cranberries. I think it's just a thing, you know, some people don't like salmon, you know, so a lot of it is what you're raised on and what you've eaten a lot of. And cranberry, there are no cranberry bogs.
covering them in
Washington.
powdered sugar is a win.
My mouth is watering.
Is a win. I told Brittany we need to figure out how to like smush them a little bit, coat them, bake them.
Why
I want to
smush them?
freeze dry them.
Oh, freeze dry them.
The only thing I do know is I have to make my own powdered sugar because the cornstarch in powdered sugar will not dehydrate correctly in the freeze dry, and so it will not work. Which is why like Sour Patch Kids, that kind of things don't
Lori,
dehydrate.
take notes.
I got some. I need to make some chili. I watched somebody who made chili, freeze dried it. They also freeze dried tater tots. But so they just did the reconstituting of chili and then used their tater tots as like a crouton. Oh god, sounds so good. I haven't tried it yet, but I just have Robin to put chili in there. But so yeah, I want to try it. Freeze dried could be a snack.
She freeze dried her zucchini and he's using it as a thickener.
Yeah.
It's just
So I have some of it shredded
Smart
to
girl.
reconstitute, which would be just as easy to make bread. And then I had too much of it. So I'm like, I'm just going to powder it. I need to hide vegetables in the kids' food anyway. So what better than, turning into a roux.
A roux.
So yeah.
You thought you were eating macaroni and cheese? No.
Oh, man, no. This is vegetables. A lot of
You're eating
vegetables.
macaroni and zucchini.
Yeah.
They'd start crying.
No. They would. They would.
Anyway, so try the viral
cranberries, yeah.
cranberries. Yeah, but I am now really curious because just by definition, the viral cranberries. I was so surprised. I'm not kidding. I probably watched, because then I was really curious and kept watching. And the majority, there were people spitting them out. And I thought, are you just doing that for the camera? Because
Yeah, they were good.
they were good.
We
Of course,
vote
I
yes.
saw one person that soaked it in some sort of a diet carbonated.
Oh, no.
Something
Full
goofy.
sugar, babes.
No.
If we're going to coat it in full sugar, you got to
come
soak it in
on.
full sugar.
Right. Don't skimp. That's 7-Up. It don't matter. 7-Up, juice of your choice, powdered sugar, whole cranberries. That's it.
So good. So good.
Yeah. I think it's my new favorite. We try new ones every year, but
Those are really good. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. No sugar
All right.
box.
Oh, Candace. Guess
A lot
we're
of you
pulling
guys.
out.
Not just
Not
you.
just Candace,
but,
but
it takes two.
Candace.
The little coveted
So many of you guys have
frog.
been waiing for this.
This has I don't know how many patterns in it, but the patterns in here only take 2 fat quarters or scraps. They're not huge pieces. But a lot of you have been asking and waiting for this, so it is in stock now.
We have 11 of those little frogs, so that whenever kids come in, they go on a frog hunt.
Yes,
And
but
they get a prize if they
As long
find all
as
of them.
Maisie doesn't take them first,
She
she
often
takes her
does.
shopping cart and puts the
Yes.
frogs in, and then she goes promptly into her playroom.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. There were some kids that were in here. It was like a week ago. They could only find 3, and I said, 3. Go back and look again. Come back. We can't find any more. Really? And, oh wait.
Maisie,
Sure enough. Amazing.
she had a fun. She likes her little ribbons.
Okay, we got more of this. Everybody is going gaga over, of course.
strip.
Yeah, the pre-cut wool batting strips for your jelly roll rugs. Still super popular on YouTube and what's the other one? TikTok. People are doing all of these. So, it's nothing new. The jelly roll rugs have been around for a long time, but
What's new is more natural cotton.
what's
for
new
us.
is warm and natural. Yeah.
And it's just cotton, so there's no adhesives, there's no anything. It's perfect.
Yeah, all you need is that and that little tool.
Yeah. And then
Good to go.
some chenille size 24 John James Needles. Must be a backorder box.
What must be?
Which makes sense. There's more Take Two books.
Because we ordered those.
We're
like,
impatient.
typical. I can't get this one open. I think it's those little, those foldy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Foldy seam rippers.
Ooh.
Yeah. We get
colors?
cleaned out of these during retreat season. We've been out of these for a while.
These are nice ones.
Yeah.
Purple, orange, purple and teal, purple and red, orange and yellow. Cute.
Couple colors. Okay.
All right. That was it.
That was it. There was another little.
No. They're all Take Two books. Think of something else? Did I miss something?
Well,
There's
where's
another box
this
over there.
This box. Oh yeah. There's this box.
Oh.
Well,
the
I mean, it's a rattly box. A little one. This one. Here.
Oh, here. Just
What's the point of a packing list?
when you can't read it. Great.
Oh, it's I don't know.
I don't know if I can read that. Oh, these took so long to get in. Single fold quilt binding by Riley Blake. I freaking love this. So, Moda does bias binding tape. That's 2.5 bias strips folded in half, ready to rock and roll. Love them, super great. They're in a few Bella Solids and Moda marbles. Riley Blake has done it in their mini bias stripe. I love it. They're 1/8-inch stripes, 2.5-inch strips, 50 yards per spool. We're gonna sell it by the yard. We love it. We're waiting on we're asking for a color card. So that if you do want your own 50-yard roll because you do a bunch of black and white,
Or you do a bunch of bags.
Yeah.
Buy Annie bags and you don't want to
you
make
need,
the binding.
yeah. So I'm waiting for a color card because this is not all of them. If you go to the website, you can see all of them. We'll special order your roll. I'm hoping this means that they're all in stock now that they're in here because it took us a long time to get these. But I know we
How to make this.
we see them before it's ordered, so they kind of know how it's received. So we'll see. But I've got black and white. I've got gray and cream.
And see, it looks like this. So it's single fold, right? Which is what you want because then you're going to sew that to your quilt.
Roll
and
it over.
roll it over and then stitch it down. So that's what you want. Oh, it nice.
Pink and white gingham.
And it's on the bias.
A little stretchy. I'm okay with a little bit of
And this
stretch.
one is, what is that?
Red and pink.
Red and pink.
It's a strawberry candy cane. Gray and white. Multicolored on white.
Oh,
Love this one. Gray and black. You might not be able to see this good here, but I promise you can see it better when you go to the website. Red and white. Ooh, tiger colors. White, black, and orange.
and one lowly little blue gingham.
Blue gingham. Or pink gingham to match.
We have pink gingham. I didn't see the pink gingham. Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
It's okay.
Fun, fun, fun.
Love these.
So I have to tell you a story. Do you have time for a story? Because otherwise I think we're done. A story of a pud bud.
A pud bed. Oh.
A pud bud. So Paul comes home from work. He works out at Wanapum Dam, and he comes home from work every day, and tells stories about all these. I've never met most of these people, but I've met some of them. But he'll tell some story about whatever, and oftentimes he's telling a story about Mo.
Yeah.
Mo and I work together today. He says that as if I know who Mo is. Okay, well, whatever. And he's described Mo before. And so I have a picture in my head. But anyway, so a guy comes in on Saturday and comes walking. He goes, "Oh, are you Mrs. Rang?" And I thought, yeah.
Okay.
And he's holding a little package of double fold bias tape. And I'm thinking, oh no.
What are you going to ask me?
You're looking for Joann's Fabrics and you only found us and I don't carry that. And I
Yeah,
said,
Googled me.
I am. And he says, "Oh, well, I know your husband." And I said, from, and you never know how everybody knows him. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
And so you never know how. And he says, "Yeah, I work with him." And I said, "Oh, at the dam?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm Mo." And so then Mo! Oh, finally Mo! And I think I probably acted a little too excited to finally have a real face with the name. And
Yeah.
he says, well, I am in trouble. He says, I need this. My wife sent me on one task. She's madly trying to finish projects. And this was the only thing I had to do was to find this. And he says, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Nobody has it. Nobody has it anywhere. And this is what I need. And it was 1/2-inch double fold bias tape in Carnival red or something. And I said, well, and of course, anybody else I would have said, well, sorry.
Yeah, but it's Mo. So
Joann's closed. And, Tri-Cities. But I said, give me a minute. I can make it for you. So I did. So he went up and visited with Jordan because, of course, Jordan also, when Jordan's not down here, Jordan looks at the dam. Mm-hmm. So, but what he did is he had said, I said, well, let's go pick a red. And he said, well, they have the right red at Walmart, but it's 7/8 inch, not 1/2 inch. And I said, that would be easier. Get that, because then we know it's exactly the right red, and I'll just trim it down. So I unfolded it, pressed it, trimmed it, pressed it again, put it back in the little wrapper, and gave it to him. And it didn't take me very long, but anyway.
Well, Mrs. Mo is
Mrs. Mo
very impressed with him, thinking he'd be gone for days, and really it was just a few hours.
I know. Yeah, and he says, well, what do I owe you? And I said, oh, no, happy to help.
Just meeting you is payment enough.
Yes, it was just really good. And, it is kind of sad because whenever husbands come in, we always give them special attention. It's like, okay.
We know we don't want
who
to be
sent
here.
you in? What is it you're supposed to
can help
get?
you.
Yeah, because I hate going in a hardware store and trying to remember what it was I was supposed to get or holding out something.
And knowing we're going to 100% say it wrong. We're going to butcher it. We're going to say it thingamajig. And luckily around town, they never make fun of us. They just know, a wife's here. We'll figure it out together. And we treat them the same way here. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can say it wrong. You can show us a picture. You can, whatever. We'll figure it out. And hopefully send you on with what you needed.
Yes. My husband has sent me into Napa for muffler bearings before.
Blinker fluid?
Which is why, blinker fluid.
I was sent in for that.
Which is why we have sent him into Safeway for things that he shouldn't be getting. Things that they don't make.
And you know what's really bad? It's people in Napa, the people at
They're laughing.
and they know him.
I think it's so funny.
Before we're even in our car, they're calling and giggling. Did you send her in here for that? He's like, oh yeah, did it work? Yeah, I get a kick out of it.
Not going again.
Not funny.
Yeah. So anyway. All right. So we saw a bunch. What else did we see?
did. In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Bloom Night and Day. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Couple
beautiful.
patterns. Some strips.
Border print.
Lovely. We did get 2 bolts of each, so there is enough to share. Get what you want.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Under the Sea. Super
Benartex.
pretty. Benartex. And then some strips and squares. Some Cafe.
A little bit of cake.
I have a whole Cafe category that I'll put in the What's New, so you'll see these ones, all of his pre-cuts, and then whatever we have in stock.
And these will be just the top ones.
I'll reorganize so they're in the top. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And then some binding.
So then are you going to is there a section for pre-made binding?
I will make one.
Because then, let me ask then, will you put the Moda?
Yeah.
one
There's
in there
already,
too?
Moda's already on there.
Okay.
I will figure out, maybe it's just as a item and not into a category, but I'll make a fabric category of bias binding so you can see everything we have. And then if we end up being able to get them in 50-yard packs, we can sell those as eaches too. But at
in
the
the
moment,
meantime,
they're by the
you're going to
yard.
order it, by the yard. So if you just figure for like a queen size quilt, right, that's maybe 90 wide by 108, right? So the 108 sides, that's 3 yards plus 3 yards plus 2.5 plus 2.5. So 5, 8, I would get like 10 yards is what you would need to go all the way around of the
strip,
pre-made. Yeah. Way better than making it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you have any questions, put in your notes that my quilt is this big, or I usually need 7 strips. We can do the math for you if you're confused. But yeah, I think minimum, if you do a lot of big quilts, get 10 yards. If you do a lot of smaller yards, you're going to want to do 5, get 10 yards. Because you're still going to need probably 7 for a bed quilt. So,
And it's not like you can't use the leftover bits. I mean, whether you're doing placemats or mug rugs or sewing it together, you can still do scrappy.
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
going to matter. It's still, you can still use it in the same way. So, yeah. And if you're doing
great.
some of the Buy Annie bags,
Half the work's done for you.
yeah.
That's pretty great.
That's right.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
you
put it over
guys.
there.
So let's see. So today is Sunday. We won't see you. We'll see you Wednesday morning.
For Fabric Chat. But we won't do a box opening. But we will see you Wednesday morning just to chit chat and talk about family goodness.
Yeah.
We're going to want to know if you tried the cranberries.
We want to know.
Yeah.
In fact, do your comments on this one, and then
We've
we'll
already
read the
tried them.
comments. And yes,
And I do not like cranberries. But baked in powdered sugar.
and I don't like sour candy,
I mean,
but I like those. You do like sour candy?
I mean, Sour Patch Kids. That's about as sour as it gets. Warheads, absolutely not.
No, no. If
Absolutely
you
not.
can't even maintain a straight face while you're eating,
Why do you want to be in pain?
no. But because it is a little sour center, sweet outside. It was my favorite.
It's worth it. It's good. If you were waiting for someone you knew to try it,
Trust us.
it's good. It's good. Brittany says she wasn't a super fan
She
of
wasn't
it.
a fan of it.
But she likes sour candy. She also does like cranberry sauce. So I don't know. It was funny. I don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't a fan
Maybe
of
she
it.
didn't like it being fake.
She didn't say she didn't like it.
It just
though.
wasn't her favorite.
No.
Her favorite one was, I'll get the recipe, I'll share it Wednesday, but it was
yeah, that
oyster
little churro thing.
crackers. Oyster crackers.
Brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, kind of
Toasted
baked.
sugar.
It was like it really tasted like a little churro candy.
Churro candy.
Yeah. And I mean, not that I wasn't going to eat those, but that was just a great big old bite of sugar. I really liked the cranberry ones. The two of us were polishing all of those off.
I hope we're going to go do cookies later, and I'm hoping she's bringing snacks.
I'll be eating mine shortly after I get home.
Good.
All right, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
See
so
later.
much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.